Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. So this video is going to be a talk through. Okay, I'm going to be putting it a bit closer. I did want to talk through like what I'm doing because I don't want to just do something and then it might be confusing to other people how you do it or the technique or anything like that. On my last video I did add how I make my wigs, and also I did a really quick makeup tutorial at the end. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below just so you guys want to see that. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff, and follow me on all my social medias. I'll leave it somewhere on the screen and also down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Ooh. You know, you're just so hot. It's too hot. Sharpening my pencil because my pencils are just never sharp when I've planned to do makeup. They're just, I don't know. I don't even know. A brown pencil. So I'm gonna brush my brows up, and then I'm gonna fill them out, and then I'm gonna put my concealer that you may have saw in the other video, the Prolong concealer in the colour Fawn. Yeah, Fawn. In the colour Fawn, and then I will come back. Oh, by the way, you don't have to do like start your brows from all the way here. You can start them from where they normally start, but I just want to give that kind of fade effect. So this is the quickest way to, unless you want to, because some people just draw like fake hairs. You can do that, but this is the quicker way to make it look like you have a fade. I keep my eyebrows kind of thin. I don't know, sometimes I like it thicker eyebrows, sometimes I like them thin. It just really depends. Now I'm just going to brush them out again. No, I'm going to put concealer first, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do the actual fade. So now that's kind of done, it might look a little bit weird. I'm just going to go in with the same brush that I used, and then I'm going to just brush it back into the brows, kind of so it can make that that fade sort of look. The one that I brushed my eyebrows with, I'm just going to brush in and out. You're just going in and out. Not too much because you don't want to mess up your whole brow, but you just want to go in and out. So that's my eyebrows done. I'm going to go in with my eyes. Yeah, so I'll put that on my lid just to make a base for my eyeshadows so that they don't crease, you know. So I'm going to do quite a lot of that because I'm doing a lot of, if you know that you're going to do a lot of eyeshadow and you're really going to go in with your colours, you kind of want to go, you do want to do quite a lot of this just so that eyeshadow don't crease. And you see like how your eyes sort of like naturally just have a little bit of a crease here. When you put your eyeshadow, you don't want that to be seen. You want your eyeshadow to have like just a clean finish. You don't want like your like cracks and stuff. So that's why you put eyeshadow primer, or you can just put concealer. I prefer concealer because I feel that it's just more thicker. Some primers are kind of thick, but I feel that concealer is thicker. So. Video cut, I don't know why, but I put some concealer onto my eyes, and then I just blended it out like this. Blended it out like this. I just patted it, the concealer, and then I put some banana powder. I put that onto a beauty blender, and I just put it onto here, and then I patted it just so that it can set the concealer, because obviously the concealer is creamy, so you want to set anything that's creamy. So that I want to put concealer and then eyeshadow on the concealer, it's just gonna all mix up together. So that's why I put the powder. So now I'm gonna go back straight into eyeshadow, and I'm gonna be using what I used in my last video actually, my sleek palette, and I'm going to be using this yellow right here. I'm going to put that all over my lid. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and talk through what I'm doing next. But before I go, I'm also going to be using my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to be using this purple here, this pink here, yellow here, this yellow, and I'm going to go in once again with my Morphe palette. This Morphe palette is great, especially for if you're a beginner, if you're just starting off, but you really want to go into different kind of colors. This is great. So now I want to go in with this green here. Hold on. Yeah, this dark green. It may look light in the camera, but it's not. It's pretty dark. You don't want too much yet, remember. Actually, if you want to do like a smoky eye, start from small. Don't put a lot on your brush and then sweep, because as soon as you sweep, it may look messy and then you've just ruined your whole eyeshadow. So make sure you start small and then put more on your eyes. Now that I've done both of my eyeshadows, I'm gonna go in with a concealer, and then I'm just gonna pat out a shape just in the middle of my eyelid, because I will be putting some glitter. Also shape out where exactly you want the glitter. The reason why I do this, so that the glitter really stands out, so that it doesn't like mix in with the green, it just mixes with a neutral color, so it really stands out. And that's why I use concealer. Quick hack on how you know how far you need to do it. You should do it to the point where you can actually look up and you can see the eyeshadow. You can put some on your eyelid just like that. Just look up. You see that little mark there? That is your guide on how far you should go, to the point where you can actually look up and see the concealer. And that's a good hack, especially if you have smaller eyes. Like big eyelids, it's fine. You don't have to, like, you can see the eyeshadow like straight away. Now I can see by looking down that this is not straight. So I'm going to clean that up. This is kind of going sideways, as you can see, and this is kind of going straight. So I'm going to add a little bit more onto this side so that it can balance out. But little things like that, like little mistakes like that, can always just clean up with concealer, or if you put more eyeshadow on top. Onto glitter, I'll be taking, I don't know where, I did actually get this glitter from eBay. I'm just gonna be taking my lash glue in Ardell. My lash glue is actually really good. It's white, it dries white. I mean, it dries clear, but it is white. So that's a little bit on my hand. And I'm just gonna dab that in and then put it onto my eyes, and then go in with the glitter and put it onto my eyes as well. My eyelids are sticking to my eyes, so I'm gonna go into my glitter just like this. Try not to put it too much onto your lashes because it will clump together. So now I want to go in with a white liner in NYX white liquid liner. And now I'm just going to go back in with the green. Go in with a kind of like a slimmer brush than before. So I'm going in with this green that I normally went in with, and then I'm adding a tiny bit of black and going back in, because that makes the green darker green. You don't want to use too much black, because I'm not making it look black. I want to make it look like a dark green. So now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm not going to talk through my whole face. We did it on my last video. So if you want to see how I did my full face with my foundation and concealer, you check out my last video. I did a full routine on there. So I'm kind of going to skip through and then just show you guys my lashes and just little stuff here and there. I put my foundation on. I used my Lancome foundation. I just wanted to say I use a brush. I don't use a beauty blender. I feel that with a brush kind of keeps the product on your face, because a beauty blender obviously is a sponge, so it's soaking up all the product. And do my contour. I use Black Opal foundation stick in the colour Black Walnut. And when I contour, I kind of do it a little bit different. I don't do it where this actually is. I kind of do it on top, kind of like on my cheekbone, but not as high. If you have oily skin and you're having troubles with when you're sweating and then it's all, you feel like it's all just sweating off, definitely just, you see how I put the burn eye powder on top of my makeup? You can put the burn eye powder before anything, before you put your foundation, before you put concealer, literally everything. You put the burn eye powder anywhere that you mostly sweat. So if it's around, if you sweat on top of your lip or on your head or your forehead, you can put it there, on your chin, just under your eyes, and then kind of leave it like this. You don't want to brush it off, you just want to put the powder on, then put your foundation, so that when you go out, you won't sweat. And while I'm letting that cook, I'm just cook. Yeah, I actually said cook. While I'm letting that cook, I'm just gonna be using my Sleek contour kit, MAC Studio in the number NW35. So I have finished, guys. I'm gonna do my lips on camera and then I will actually be done. I'm gonna go in with the same pencil that I used on my brows. I'm just gonna draw out. It's just like a nude. I'm gonna put some highlight on. And it's in the, I'm holding it like this because it goes everywhere. Revolution highlighter. Sorry it's so messy, but it's in Superdrug. End of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you like the makeup. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, make sure you subscribe. See you in my next video.